called Toyota, leading the way every day. Atkins called Toyota, symbols of trust.
It's called MOUT training, or military operations in urban terrain. It's a requirement for ground combat Marines that simulates combat situations that they could face one day in the real world.
The training here in MOUT in Guam is really unique because this is actually abandoned housing. It's not a complex that was designed to be used for training, but this unique training opportunity allows us to see buildings as they would be in a country that we would go into that isn't set up for training. It's set up for people to live.
In this case, the Marines are using the abandoned Finagadzan Navy housing on NCTS Guam. In addition to the realistic housing settings, Marines also had a chance to practice under some heavy rain.
The training here with the rain, the guys hate it, but at the same time it offers really good adverse training opportunities. With the masks that we use, you can't always see, so that makes them learn to adapt and overcome adverse conditions, which are going to happen on the battlefield, because no conditions in combat are ideal.
They're armed with M16s and M4s that shoot special SESAM, or small arms marking system rounds, which are 9mm rounds with a paintball at the tip that shoot up to 50 meters and up to 3,000 feet per second.
Basically, it's a high-speed paintball for us. So they usually shoot about 50 meters, so it's not as far as our actual weapon systems can shoot, but it gives the guys some standoff, and then also inside the buildings, it gives them the ability to move in and shoot.
Go, go, go!
The Marines are split into two teams, one team playing the good guys and the other team playing the bad guys. The bad guys are holed up in these buildings, so the good guys can practice approaching the buildings from the tree line, entering the buildings, and clearing them of any bad guys.
We're using blue body grenades, which are simulated M67 fragmentation grenades. What they have is half of a blasting cap for 4 that screw into the top of them. Same mechanism for a grenade, pull pin, thumb clip, and the spoon. What they do is they can throw that in there. They're harmless to people unless you're actually holding on to it, and it allows a report and a bang, so it lets the guys inside know that they've just been fragged, and also it gets the guys through the habit of running the battle drills for knowing how to communicate to the rest of their squad or team that they're prepping a fragmentation grenade.
This training allows Marines to get some very realistic practice at communicating on the battlefield, particularly in an urban terrain, taking care of downed or injured men, approaching buildings from different angles, clearing buildings, and assessing the situation.
I'll be moving around, so go ahead.